Yo, legends. So I'm going to make this one to the point. Tata and I done a podcast, 39 minutes. He's on the floor. He's an absolute humanitarian legend. There's been a genocide in Cameroon for a purposeful reason since 2016. It's disgusting what's going on, and we need to save our children. And my focus is going on that. So I'll explain it like this, okay? So I don't need to explain my ascension and who I am, spiritually or whatever, like what level I'm at. Just the fact that I've never charged a penny for anything that I do says a lot about many people in the world that charge for it. It's not always survival, is it? You know? How much greed is there? Ego ain't divine, simple as. Yeah, we can do things with our ego. We can tame the monkey, which is cool. That's sweet. But I just want to say something, okay? So everything is, in one way or another, energy, vibration, frequency, and sound. And there's ley lines in the world. There's there's different portals. There's geometric locations, and there's specific points that are really powerful. So if you put dark energy into them points, it's going to go around the world like vibrations. You might know this dark energy. You might resonate more with it. Say mental health labels, suppressed emotions, suicidal thoughts, depression, anxiety, bipolar, all of that stuff. In one way or another, it's still the same thing. It's still dark energy. We're not supposed to be in a world of dark, stagnant energy at all. And this is going to change. And the only thing we need to do, rather than circulating all this stuff and trying to, do all this, find answers here, there, and everywhere and spread truth, we only need to believe, whether that's believing in Jesus, God, Buddha, Hare Krishna, whoever. But just remember, Cameroon is being targeted because it's a very holy place. And the dark want this massacres. They want it. There's a reason why I've been called to help Cameroon. But I can't do it on my own. And money really will heal these children. And it will stop. And it will redeem not just them. It will redeem us. This is a music video from Cameroon, and it's expressing and showing what is actually happening in Cameroon right now. There's children that are going missing from their parents. They're going to the market in the morning. They're not coming back. Their parents are having their kids stolen. Can we even imagine this happening all the time? Living in a place where you don't even know, you could walk down the street and then all of a sudden you could just be taken, or you could be kidnapped and you could be held for ransom. You could be put into a child trafficking ring. You could literally have your whole life being used like a piece of meat, whilst greedy men make money off of you and smile and love it, while you're going through the pain, whether that's sexual trauma or you're a drug mule or whatever happens. This is happening, and that's without the fact that machetes you used to have a license for in Cameroon. This license has been lenient, and it's lenient now for a reason. It's because this slaughter is being allowed. This place in Cameroon is one of the most holy places ever, and it's linked to so much spiritual energy, and this is why it's being targeted. And these killers are blaming one another, and it's the exact same blame that happens in this world. So they blame each other, and then nobody is held responsible. But at the end of the day, there is innocent children, babies, mothers, fathers, grandparents, villagers, you name it. They're having their houses burnt down. They're losing family members just like that, and they're watching this in front of their faces. This is a repeat of Rwanda. It's going on for a long time, since 2016. It's now getting to its peak where it's really just becoming so sad. And look at the money that we spend generally. We spend money on like taxis rather than walking, and going out for a nice meal, or all of this stuff like gambling or buying cocktails or living luxury. And you look, man, like $200 to get one of these children into education for a year, into a safe space, and this is going to replicate around the world. It's going to help their families. It's going to redeem them. Can we even imagine living in a place where we don't know if our kid's going to go to the shop or come back, and they're going to be taken away by child traffickers, kidnapped, whatever it is? Tata's friend, Tata, who I'm having the podcast with, it's a 39-minute podcast, and it's emotional in places, you know. And he had a friend phone him like hours before our podcast, and his 18-year-old daughter, she left the house 3 months ago. He hasn't seen her. He's heartbroken. There's mums out there, there's dads out there. This is happening right now. Me and Tato have got credentials, we've got connections. The divine works through me, and the right people come to me, and we're not going to stop. But we need the help of other people to actually put their hand in their pocket. I mean, I quit my job, and I've been struggling for nearly a year now. And out of all of the donations that I've done and the content that I've put out there, I've had 8 people put their hand in their pocket. Yet I've been helping so many people with so many other things spiritually. When are we going to check our priorities out? Save our children.